Good evening on this beautiful Monday. For those that feel it's beautiful, we are all recovering for the weekend. Um, Everybody, hello. I am here with the iconic house of Miyake Mugler again, and we are here this time to talk about Runway. And we have some Runway divos and divas here on this phone. So let me take it. Let's take it to this young, beautiful lady on the screen, Tiny Bob. Can you introduce yourself and tell them what you walk?
Yes, hi everyone. I am Tiny Bob Mugler. I walk Women's Runway. I am very new to the scene, but leaving my mark as I go. I walked my first mainstream ball ever in February, and that was at the Dorian Corey Awards Ball. And I won Virgin Runway, and then I won overall runway. That was like a big moment for me, and that introduced me to the scene. And then ever since then, I just been leaving my mark every time I hit the floor. And yes, so I'm excited to be here.
Well, congratulations coming out the gate. You knew what to do.
Yeah, thank you.
And now
We
when we
taught
take it
her
to the
well.
next beautiful lady, can we take it to Miss Casey? How are you?
Hi, my name
And let
is Casey. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, no, you got it. Go ahead.
My name is Casey Mugler, and I walk Femme Queen Runway. And I debuted at the coldest winter and just been tearing the runway up ever since.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And you're beautiful. Just want to let you know that.
Thank you.
Can I take it to the next lady? I mean, you don't need an introduction, but I'm gonna be proper. Can we, Aja? Can you please let them know who you are, what you walk, and all the things, please?
Yes, thank you, Caesar. Hi, I'm Aja Miyake Mugler, Femme Queen Runway from the House of Mugler. Absolutely. I am very known for this category, multiple of the years. I'm a room shaker, and I love to see other people shake up the room.
Yes, you
Yes.
do. Thank you,
Yes,
Aja.
indeed.
Thank you for everything that you do, and for always having the
Thank
same
you.
personality. I love it. Can we take it to the next female extraordinaire here, the legendary Lolita?
Hey everybody, well, I'm back again. My name is the legendary Lolita Miyake Mugler, and I am legendary for Runway, and I'm happy to be here. So y'all know what's up. We here to talk some really good stuff. So let's get it
Yeah.
popping.
And congrats to you on all the great visuals and music you've been dropping lately. Again,
Thank you,
congratulations.
thank you,
Make sure y'all go check Lolita out and check out what she does, please.
thank
Can
you.
we take it to some of the gentlemen now? Can we take it to Shaquem? Can we take it to him, please? Did he just go dark?
I think he did.
And can we take it to young Mateo Miyake Mugler?
Hello, everyone. I am Teo Miyake Mugler. I am a small boys walker, but who knows what the future will hold. But yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, and Runway's gonna be hot at the Mugler Ball.
You gonna grow taller? You about to walk tall boys or something?
I don't
What are we
know.
doing?
We'll just have to wait and see what the future has in store.
He is going. He going a couple of inches.
Well, thank you, Mateo. And now, can we take it to one of my favorite American or all American runways of all time? Can you introduce yourself, please, Saint?
Hey, what's good, y'all? No, I'm just playing. That's not my voice.
Ugh, what?
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Boy.
I am Saint Miyake Mugler, DMV Prince. I have been a part of this fabulous, iconic house for the last 8.5, almost 9 years next year. I'm so excited to be a part of this family, and I can't wait for this ball. I can't wait for everyone to experience it, to see what we got. Yeah, I know we coming better than last time, so see you there.
and now can we take it to the iconic Queen Mother herself, somebody I've known for many, many years? Go ahead and introduce yourself. You're on mute.
You're on mute. You're on mute. You got to unmute yourself. You're still muted.
Probably
Can't
Uh-oh.
hear you,
refresh
Dom.
refresh it.
Dom, go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Just go out and come back in, Dom, so you'll be good. I'll add you right back.
There we go.
And while we're there, can we take it to the iconic founder himself again?
Hello, everyone. Again, um, happy to be with everyone again tonight. I brought company with me again, so we should have some fun and interesting conversation. Um, Definitely looking forward to this runway category. It's going to be really fun. I'm really looking for the innovation that Ballroom will bring to this category, and more importantly, the fun that we'll have with this category. So that's really really important for everyone to note, and of course to remember. Yes, we are competing, but let's have fun, right? That's the most important thing. So may the best
well,
man, woman, girl, boy win.
well, before we go into the category, let's to all the runway. Hold on, Dom is back.
Okay, you're back.
Y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Yes, we can.
We can
Bitches
hear you now.
always
Can
try to
y'all hear
set
me?
me. They always try to get me.
Well, Dominique is here. Dominique, can you go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
I mean, it's like, no. Hi, everybody. I'm Dominique Christian. I am the iconic queen mother of the iconic International House of Miyake Mugler. As far as runway, I've been doing this for a long time. And I mean, it is what it is. You already know, I guess.
Well, then, I'm glad that you said that. I'm going to take it right to you, Dom. You have been working the category for a very long time, many grand prizes, many moments, many partnerships you've done. My question to you is, what does
Many house-
runway and I was trying to be friendly with that one, but what does runway mean to you, and how do you feel about the evolution of runway and what it is today, and being one of the most creative categories in ballroom?
So what does runway mean to me? Runway is to me, I know when it comes to ballroom, Vogue film is the star category of a performance, is the star category of ballroom. But for me, the standard is runway, because it takes talent, it also takes creativity, takes nerve, as Junior would say. And I've always loved runway. Even before coming to ballroom, I was a 90s baby in a way. I'm an 80s baby, but I came up watching Naomi, Christina. I just watched I watched Yasmin, I seen Iman. I watched the 90 girl supermodel. So I've always been intrigued by runway. Even when I first came to ballroom, I was walking realness categories. Child, I don't know what I was thinking, but I found my home.
You were real.
Yeah, I was real. I was really no. But I found runway and I fell in love with runway from icons such as Jay Blahnik, my father, Ricky Revlon, Tyra Mugler, Tyra Allure, just even Alyssa. A lot of people don't know Alyssa. Her runway stern too.
Yes.
Was one of the best. I still feel it was one of the best.
Yeah. Antar, somebody that was my first inspiration, Antar Prodigy. So I've always loved runway. Runway is where my heart is. And to see it transition, to be honest, when it first started transitioning, I didn't like it. I hated it. Especially with no shade to y'all DC girls, DMV people. When the model troupe kind of like style started coming into ballroom, I felt the way, because I felt, number one, it was totally different from our runway, our classic runway, and they was winning. Lolita wasn't losing the ball. I was like, you know what? And then the All-Americans started coming in. You had the All-American DMVs. I mean, like bottle camp people started coming in, and it changed. But then I had to think to myself, and I had to think when I first started runway, and the icons before me, some of them embraced us because our runway styles was different, and then some of them didn't. And I started thinking, like, Dom, you being like an old bitter, an old bitter queen, not embracing the evolution of runway. So, and then I had to notice, like, either I'm going to get with the evolution or I'm not. And being somebody that I like to still be relevant and fresh, I had to get with it. So I had to get in. I had to get back in training. I had to learn what the style was. I was having Brody, my son. I was having Lolita at practice, showing me like, okay, what's this? What's that? Even nowadays, when I do come to practice, yeah, I'm teaching, but I'm also learning. I'm learning from all these people like Aja had a runway class. I attended it. Like I'm learning still. And I think as an icon, sometimes we get stuck in like, this is what it is. This is who we are. We have to continuously learn and grow too as well. Just like we want them to learn from us and respect the tradition, we also have to respect where runway is now and learn. Because I learned some tricks. So when I come back out, y'all bitches is going to gag.
Um, Dom, to piggyback off what you just said, I think you and David will definitely understand. Does have a very hard time with progression and evolution.
Oh,
Since
absolutely.
I came into ballroom, but every I would say probably 8 to 10 years is a shift, and I can guarantee that the people that's on this phone in another 6 7 years will be saying they miss runway of today where we're currently in, and as it continues to grow and evolve. So I just think that's a good thing that you said, and I think that the progression of runway is great, just with the creativity, just how it has bizarre elements to it now, and so
Yeah.
much fashion, so much mind. It's just so it's not just a simple, come as you are and then just pump.
Yeah,
Even though
remember?
sometimes I do like when it's just come as you are, come and pump, because then it's focused on the runway itself
Yeah.
and really get into how people really strut. But yeah, and let me take it to one of the ladies. Take it. What does runway mean to you? Let me
Who
take it
was
to
that?
Casey because you're a little bit
Tracy.
newer, right?
To me, what I love so much about Runway is I would say the creativity. Like, for me, I like to make a lot of my own effects, so if I can wear it and be the model and put on a show. So I feel like with Ballroom, it's just kind of opened the door for me to be more expressive because I walk Runway for like designers and stuff too. So it's a lot different. So being here in like ballroom has just allowed me to be able to just like show more of my personality and compete. And that's what I love about it.
Thank you. And Saint, what is All American for you? What do you look for when you're watching All American?
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm an all around butch queen, so I walk everything under the sun. Uh,
My
but
lord.
for all American, um, I because I do come from that troop scene. We're talking 15 plus years ago. I'm kind of old school about the situation. Talking about the elevation of ballroom and the bizarre effect that's in runway nowadays. It's something that I've come into terms with, but I have been around long enough to where I remember a time when that wasn't so present as it is nowadays. For me, when I'm looking at All American Runway, I'm looking at the walk first. I'm always looking at the walk first. I'm looking at the legs. I'm looking at the knees. I'm looking at the arms. I'm looking at the whole construction of the walk itself, the posture. You know, if someone, for me, if I was judging All American specifically, if somebody came with a perfect strut, a perfect walk, and their effect was a little bit more high fashion, tailored in a simplistic way, but they were battling someone who had on whatever that is. Um, I'm picking. I'm picking the walk. I'm picking the walk. I'm not impressed by the costume. So for me, that's what I look for when I'm looking at All American, because that's where I came from.
I love that. So
Yes.
before we move forward with you, let me just go into the category. Let me share this real quick. The House of Miyake Mugler will be giving out a total of $7,000. Open to all runways at a total of $7,000. The Walk-in Wonders, all Americans will receive 1,000. Butch Queen European will receive 1,000. Women's will receive 1,000. Femme Queens 1,000. Drags 1,000. Legendary 1,000, and then an overall pot winner of an additional $1,000. Sponsors are Chris Mugler, who's contributed 500. 11 Mugler, who's contributed 500, and the icon Queen Mother Dominique, $2,000. In a futuristic universe where avant-garde fashion meets sustainable innovation, the world is transformed into a vibrant tapestry of creativity and environmental consciousness. This realm is known for its breathtaking cities made from eco-friendly metals that shimmer under the sun. Each structure is a testament to both human ingenuity and respect for nature. At the heart of the universe are the walking wonders, passionate fashion lovers who traverse this dazzling landscape as living works of art. They don avant-garde attire crafted from sustainable material, each garment a masterpiece that reflects the wearer's personality and commitment to preserving the planet. Clothing is no longer a statement of style, but a declaration of values, merging cutting-edge design with eco-friendly principles. Child, this is wordy. Whew. In this world,
Dominique.
bitch, Dominique really took it to the that bitch took it to the future and the past, bitch. All right. In this world, fashion shows are grand celebrations where walk-in wonders showcase their latest creations, transforming runways into dynamic exhibitions of color and form. Designers push the boundaries of imagination using metals that flow like fabric and fibers grown from the earth to weave garments that are both beautiful and biodegradable. As they wander through the cities where nature and technology coexist in harmony, the walking wonders inspire others to embrace fashion as a force for good, proving that true style is sustainable and timeless. Your look must represent the corresponding metal assigned to your specific category breakdown. Remember, it's about your walk, fashion, and creativity. Each contestant will select rather or not to place their potential grand prize win of $1,000 to the overall pot after receiving their 10. Once all winners are determined, only the contestants who place their winnings in the pot will be allowed to battle for the overall winning pot of $1,000. All Americans, copper and bronze. Which King European, uh, rhenium and tin. Women's uranium and gold. Femme Queens, titanium and silver. Witch Queen and drags, rhodium and platinum. And legendary, bring it as the metal from your category.
Mhm.
All right, Dominique, I need you to give it to the people in layman's
Give it to
terms,
the
okay?
people, Dominique. Give it to the people.
Don't be trying my word in my pen. Y'all was just talking about y'all want to evolution. I evoluted.
Bitch, you took us to Jupiter on this one, so give it to us.
Lolita, you was right. Lolita, you were right about something. I didn't notice it didn't say that. So the whole category is actually sponsored by all of the runway teams. So everybody
Okay.
on this team actually has contributed. Those people mentioned with this like the top sponsors, but all our runway squad did put in for this. So this category overall, the $7,000 is coming from every single runway person that has contributed.
Thank you to the house of the entire Runway squad for your contributions.
Yes.
So yeah. So what was the question again?
They want you to tell us what's going on. What's going on in Jupiter?
So yes. So what the category is pretty much saying, we want to see a world where fashion meets runway meets style, meets the sustainability, meets the metal sustainable part. So we don't want to see like no basic category. We don't want to see no bizarre, crazy avant-garde stuff. We want to see fashion. And we want to see it in that particular metal. Now, I know I've been getting a lot of questions about, how are we going to walk if it's all metal? It doesn't have to be metal. It's about looking. It's about like the look of it. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that the majority of your outfit looks like the metal that you're representing. Don't just come with a metal headpiece or a metal rings and be like, well, this is the metal. Majority of your outfit must appear as metal. And we want it to be fashion forward. So.
Yes, very fashion forward, very, taking it to the next level. So, one of the things that, what other people speak about with the AI videos that we put out, they're like, well, how is sustainability and AI, how do they need each other? In the future, in our future world, AI will be the dominant force here. So, what we're saying is,
I don't know if it's just me, but you're going in and out. I don't know if you're covering the microphone. You going
no, I'm not. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I was saying is, people are trying to see how AI and sustainability, meet each other. In our world, coming up very, very soon, AI will be a dominant force. And we need to learn how to sustain, within that environment. So, they perfectly do. And what we're looking for is someone to take sustainable material and, make it look, like metal, you know, in those specific metals that are introduced for the specific category. So, and it can't be one or the other. It has to be both metals mentioned in your genre. So I believe All American is copper and what is it, Dominique?
Bronze.
Copper and bronze. So we want
Bronze.
to see copper and bronze, you know, those colors or those materials, you know, kind of seamlessly matched into you know, a high fashion. I'm going to use the word avant-garde, but not bizarre. So we do want to see high fashion taking it over the top and making us know it. So, you know, yeah, that's pretty easy to me. It's not easy, but it's not hard. So, you know, it's going to take creativity. It's going to take you to think outside the box. And that's what we're supposed to do as men. We're supposed to think outside the box. So,
And I want to kind of like go over the breakdown for the pot because I have a lot of questions like, well, why do we have to? First of all, the question came, why do we have to decide once we get our tens? We know a lot of times people, if we say, you know what, you decide to end, some people going back out, they're gonna be like, oh, Miss Tyra won, Film Queen Runway. Oh, I don't want to battle. Give me my money. We wanted you to put your money where your mouth is. If you think you the baddest bitch, show us you the baddest bitch. So once you get your tens, you're going to receive a medal, the medal of your choice, whatever you're walking. We're going to give out these medal classics. And once you receive your tens, that's when you're going to decide whether you want to put, if you do win, do you want to put your earnings into the pot and battle for the pot, or do you want to just take your 1,000 and go? And the reason, like I said, the reason why we did that once the tens are received, because we don't want people backing out last minute, like, oh no, never mind, get my 1,000 back. I don't want to battle. So that's why we did it like that.
yeah, if you're a bad bitch, make us know. Well, make your opponents know it. No shade.
And
So,
it's gonna make it hot too. I feel like it's gonna bring like the excitement back to like runway and just ballroom in general because you know a lot of people nowadays, I'm gonna be honest, they be scared. So like put your
don't,
money where your mouth is. If you really feel like you that girl, you that one, you gonna put that money in a pot and you gonna take it to the end. So
yeah.
Well, Aja,
If
you're very
you are
fearless.
that girl that think you just made it to the end by luck, then bitch, take
yes.
your 1,000. You go ahead.
I have a question for Aja real quick. Aja, why Mugler for you?
You know, I feel like the iconic house of Miyake Mugler has a standard and they have pushed me a lot. And when I got to the house, even though I was already winning so much and I had all these other years, they still taught me in a way to elevate my craft, my look, to elevate what I was already bringing. And I feel like a lot of people are ashamed to admit when they have potential, but they have not fully reached it yet. Because I think people get so caught up in this, oh, but I'm this and I'm that. My thing is, I know that I will see anybody in the back, but at the same time, I know that I can never be too prepared. So going to Mugler has helped me elevate myself as a person, as an artist, in and out of ballroom. And I just feel like it matches for where my runway is because especially when I had my debut at the Lomvin Ball, I felt like I was the Dindada of female figure runway. When I came out, you couldn't tell me I didn't win. I won $2,000 the minute I decided to walk. Not when I showed up, not when I sat for 6 hours in my effect, but when I said I'm gonna walk, I knew I had won because there was nobody gonna meet me in the back. It's that level of confidence we want to see for the Mugler Ball runway. We want to see you taking it there. I want people to come prepared. I don't want to see no costumes, no scraggly, crazy look. Come in an effect, fashion. If they say put on silver and titanium, put on silver and titanium. Keep it cute. You don't got to put on so much and you don't got to take off too much. Just come in what's perfect for you. No
Yeah,
shade.
be comfortable.
Shaquem, tell me what you want to see for European runway for the Butch Queens.
Hey everybody. Sorry I had got disconnected earlier,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Now you can. Yeah, please introduce yourself for the people, please.
well, hey everybody. I'm Shaquem Miyake
Category
Mugler.
closed.
What you say?
Oh,
What you say?
Category closed.
Oh my gosh, please. But but what I want to see, honestly, I just really want to I want to see people walk from the back of the runway to the front of the runway, to the middle, and then back to the front. I need to see the classic format of what runway is. I want to be able to see a strut. I want to be able to see a crossover. I want to be able to see a T stance. I understand that now we are in an era where a lot of people want to twirl like they're doing spins and dips. They want to like dip. They want to kick up. They want to throw their hands. I understand that we want to do all of that, but can we actually get into the essence of what the category is? This category is not calling for all of the theatrics of the movements and all of that extraness. I really want to see runway. I want to see who you are as a person. I want to see you bring your fashion to life. That is what I want to see.
Thank you. And Mateo, what would you like to see for the category?
So I always think of runway as like from the back, the effect will capture the judges right away, right? But once they start walking, that's the make or break right there. If the effect was already fab, the walk better elevate that look. And I just want to see, like Shakim said, classic runway. Second.
Hold on.
Something's wrong.
Lolita, try it. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to see the beautiful marriage between the medals, the fashion, the walk, and I want to see people's minds come to life on that floor. I want to see who that person is through their runway. I want to see it. Give it to us. It's the Mugler ball. Give it to us.
Yeah.
And Tiny
Okay.
Bob, what do you? This is being that this is your first. I'm assuming like your first house ball. What do you want to see that night?
Um, I want to see grand. Like I need the looks to be like wow. Like I want to really get in and just be so excited the moment I see somebody at the back of the runway. I also want to see confidence and like commanding the floor.
Everybody keep.
Especially in battles. I feel like when you battle your opponent, you should already know that this is my runway. So it should just give like all eyes on me from the second that you're in the zone and you're battling and you commanding the floor, commanding the audience, commanding the stage presence. So that's what I want to see on the floor, especially from women's.
Okay.
I love that. Saint, if you had a choice of a big two of All Americans to walk that night to battle, who would you want to see?
Ooh.
Oh, oh.
Oh. Ooh.
um, you know, who I want to see. Um, I want to see. I don't know if they've ever battled before, but I know that they have. They both have a lot of fire on the runway. Um, I really would like to see Rich Lavin and Antonio Gorgeous Gucci. That's what I want to see. They've probably met before. I can't recall, but I know that they would make a hot battle. And you know what? I'll say, even though all Americans, in the scene in the land, they might not all like each other, but I will say the all Americans, they always bring it. I have to just give it up to them as a whole. I remember when All American came back on the map. I remember that year specifically. I was a part of that lineup. And ever since then, they've really been turning it, every last one of them. So I really would love to see those two battles specifically. I know Antonio is looking to come back in a big way. So I know he has a lot of fire underneath him. Rich has had tremendous success recently. He has a lot of momentum going into this. So I know those two together is gonna bring a hot battle.
I
Oh,
love that. So Rich and Antonio, you've heard it here first. They want you on that floor.
yeah. Y'all the first too.
Copper and bronze. And Lolita, who are some of the legendary ladies you would like to see walk that night?
Ooh, I really want to see Genovia walk. I want to see Gia walk. Even though she's an icon, but who else? Um,
But Legend is not icon and being
Yeah, I
together.
mean those are like the
It's the same
top
thing.
two, huh?
No, they're both in the legendary category. They can walk that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the top two right now, and like that I really know will like really bring it because I know Gia, she brought it at the last Mugler ball with the Phoenix. So
Mhm.
I already know her level of creativity and just like her fashion sense would she would just really take it. So I'm looking forward to see both of them honestly.
And Dom, who do you want to see on the floor that night?
Hold on. I just want to kind of correct my since we're on the topic of Lolita brought it up because this is a big misconception in ballroom. Icon and legend is two different things. Icon is who you are. Legend is what like you've done. So even though I'm an icon, I am legendary for runway. So it wouldn't be iconic runway. It's legendary runway from what I was brought up on. So I just want to get that out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right, Grandma. All right, you over here. Come
hold
on.
on, come on, edge me, y'all. Come on, edge me. Also, when it comes to iconic legendary runway, because I had this question. Say, for instance, you don't walk the category that you were deemed in, that you were deemed in. What you want to do is you want to pick the medal of what category you were deemed in, not the present gender or thing that you're in now. But for instance, if you were deemed legendary for Butch Queen and Drag Runway, but now you have transitioned into be a femme queen, you would still pick the medal from drag. So I'm gonna set it up. But who I want to see anybody who got the nerve. For real. I want to see everybody. When it comes to All American, I can say I want to see Jazzy. He's been like running up doing his thing. I want to see Drake. I want to see the Aga girls when it comes to runway. I think her name is Caprice. And the little Montana, the little girl that's walking now. The next version of the Divana. I want to see her. I want to see Divana. Um, I want to see, you know who I want to see too? No, this is just for me personally. I want to see Rebel. I want to see, especially if he don't got just like little his stuff showing, all his chest and stuff.
Oh, I know. Oh, he's
Hey,
definitely
hey,
coming. Oh, he's
Caesar,
coming.
Caesar,
Yes.
Tell
Caesar,
him, matter of
Caesar,
fact that he just wore,
tell.
that fact that he just wore, tell him to wear that. Just put metal on it.
Yeah, no, Caesar, tell Rebel I want that lollipop.
Uh,
I want to see Zimmy,
this is
but
a
you know who I
this,
want to see?
this
I
is a
want to see
this is a R-rated syndication.
Rated R for runway.
my request. I'm gonna put two requests out there when it comes to legends that are iconic. I would definitely love to see the return of Japan versus Donovan. I want to
Mm.
see Keith out there. I want to see Johnson West out there. I want to see my era, to me, the greatest era on runway. I want to see all the girls from my era, Brooklyn Runway, out there. I would love that, man.
Somebody's phone is doing shows.
Somebody is shuffling okay. Um, so Miyake Mugler, I would like to go around to each of you. Anything that you would like to tell the people coming? I'm gonna start it off with Mateo. Mateo, anything you'd like to tell the people that are coming to attend the ball? Okay, whoever is in
Listen,
there, y'all are shuffling and ruffling. What's going on?
Girl, you better put some ice on it and put it on
Whoever's
mute.
Yeah,
whoever's moving, could you
Everybody,
stop
just
or
put your
type
phones
it?
on
Or...
mute. Just put your phones on mute.
It was Lolita. I just put it
We're
on
not
mute.
talking.
Okay, Mateo.
oh, okay, I just want to see fab effects. I want to see people's preparation. I want to see the best of the best. The Miyake Muglers were known for elevation and pushing the standard of ballroom. So it's time for everyone else to do the same. No shade. Let's see it.
Thank you. Saint.
I need to hear the question again. The shuffling, I couldn't hear the question.
Anything you'd like to tell the people that is coming to attend and about the runway category?
So, I just really want them to battle it out. A lot has transpired in ballroom this year. I know a lot of people need to get their lick back. There's been a lot of chatter online. A lot of chatter on Bigo. I'm not on Bigo, but I've heard. It's just a lot been going on, and I really would like to see the people. Take that energy. That they. All that beef online and put that on the floor. That's what I want to see.
Thank you. Casey.
Yeah, I want to see a show for real. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say, but I just know I just want to be like Tiny Pop was saying earlier. Wow, like I just want to be excited. I want to feel like I should be on that floor with them. That's what I want to feel
Mm,
like.
Thank you. I agree. Aja?
I just want to the returns this year. I want to see all the icons and the legends come out to play. Like, I want to see Nadine. Like, I want to see like Tyra. I want to see the girls that we haven't seen in a minute really come out and just wake it up for Runway, because I feel like Runway is going through a little transition right now. It's funny that we was talking about that earlier. I feel like that kind of transition slowly happening right now, where Runway's changing, and we kind of have like a new class of Runway that's came in and they're killing it and they're doing good. But I want to see like the legends and the icons, and I just know that whoever steps out onto the floor, they're gonna make it hot, because you can't just show up to the Mugler ball and not make it hot for Runway. The last Runway, mind you, I wasn't even a Mugler at the time, but that is like one of my most watched clips. That Shady Runway Shade Fest, they carried. I want to see that again.
There we go.
Totally agree. Can I take it to Shaquem?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. That was
Category
so weird.
closed.
So for everyone coming to the ball, I just want to say be on time. I would like everyone to be on time so they can be properly prepared for every category, all of the categories, and also help your house members, friends, everything. I want everyone to have a great time. I want people to come with great energy, positivity, and competition. I want people to be in a competitive mind state. I want people to remember that being competitive does not mean that you need to be aggressive. It does not mean that you need to be combative or anything of that sort. It just means that you're going to do your absolute best and you are here to win. That is what that means. That is what I want people to come in general. And for the category, again, I just want everyone to perform. I just really want people to perform. I want people to come and just show out. Do your best, no
So
slack,
basically,
and put
you
that
want every
$1,000 up because you know
you,
you are the best. That's what I want to see. People who win, I want to see you put your $1,000 up because want you to know that you can win it all. That's it.
Yeah.
so basically you want everybody to
Period.
come have a you want everybody to come have a porcelain time.
Yeah.
Exactly. A porcelain time.
Okay.
Withstand.
Come on. Okay, love Shaquem. Can and Tiny, what would you like to see? Any message you want to give to the viewers?
Yes, so I would like to see moments made by everyone that hit the floor, like moments. I want Runway to have clips that could go viral. Like it should just be a grand fun time that people will forever remember. Like that's what I want people to get on the floor. Like this has to be a mark for years to come.
And David.
Well, like I said, let's have fun. I want to, I would say everything that everyone else said. They said it already, but the only thing that I would add is let's have fun. Let's be innovative, creative, competitive without the combativeness, and let's just have a good time. Let's do so. Excuse that bleep. Sorry. Let's show out. Let's show out. Let's show up. And yeah, looking forward to a good night that night.
Well, thank you, everyone. Again, we are less than 4 weeks away from the iconic Miyake House Mugler Porcelain Weekend. More details to come. We'll be doing the runway live, the realness live next, and then me and David will discuss when we will be having the fashion and sex, iron, and body ones. And then the last call will be the leaders call prior to the ball. So
Can I make
make sure
one
you
statement
all,
before we end up, Caesar? I just want to give a
of
shout
course,
out to the ones that came before us in our house. I want to shout out Twan Miyake Mugler, rest in peace. I want to shout out the iconic Zola Miyake Mugler, to the walking wonder Jason Mugler, Kamora Mugler,
Yes.
for people who have set a standard for this house that come before us, and I just want to honor them as well in this space. And I think his name is Lex, correct? The one who what's his name? Lex, right?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lex, as well. So these are the people who kind of made it possible for actually us to have a space in this house for Runway, the divas that held this spot before us. So I just want to give their name, put their name in the universe.
thank you. I love that. And again, we'll be back to give you guys more information. Thank you,
Oh,
guys.
Vivica still.
Oh,
Oh,
of course, Vivica.
absolutely.
Vivica, without a doubt. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry.
All right. Thank you,
All
everyone.
right. Thank you, Caesar. Have a good night.